Welcome back, everyone. We just finished listening to Big Pun, my very first song that I've ever heard by him. It was absolutely fantastic. The song was You Ain't No Killer.
You Ain't a Killer? Yeah.
You Ain't a Killer?
Yeah.
Off his Capital Punishment album?
Yes, 98.
Yeah, and viewers had asked for him, and I'm so damn glad you played the guy, because I was just, as you know, totally blown away by this guy. His voice, his emceeing, his ability, the flow, and his lyrical content was absolutely fantastic. We recorded that as a Patreon only, a Patreon exclusive. Oh, wow. Take a breath, Big Pun. So if you would like to see it, head over to our Patreon, where for $3 you can gain access to all kinds of videos, lots of exclusive song reactions, movie reactions, and uncut albums as well.
Movie reactions? Are you foreshadowing something?
Oh, no, not movies.
Music video reactions?
Music video reactions.
We have dozens of regular exclusive song reactions, only on Patreon, not on YouTube. Yeah. We have music video reactions exclusive to Patreon, our Patreon as well. And all of our albums we do are uncut on our Patreon. So if you want to support the channel, you can go over there and watch his reaction to Big Pun's song that we just covered. And that'll be in the description below in the first link. But now we're here for another Big Pun song.
We are. And this one was a poll.
Yeah, a poll.
On Patreon.
And this was the winner.
This song won out.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
It's a lot bigger of a song, more popular than You Ain't a Killer.
Wow.
The song is called Still Not a Player. And this is sort of interesting because, so this one actually has a feature. It's Joe. But don't get it mistaken with Fat Joe that I was talking about in the last video.
Or Joey.
Or Joey.
The new rapper.
Yeah, it's just Joe.
Okay.
Yeah. He had a hit single, this guy. And the song is called Don't Be a Player. Don't want to be a player. Don't want to be a player. And Big Pun has a song called I'm Not a Player. So then they merged together and created Still Not a Player. So that's the story behind this song.
So they're both on this?
Yes, they're both on this, yeah.
All right. Track number 2 for me by Big Pun.
Track number 2, yeah. This song on Spotify, I just like to tell you because it's sort of interesting to know this song on Spotify.
Big.
Has 300 million plays. So it's a huge song.
Wow. Huge
song. And I have the music video for us here today.
Okay.
And the lyrics as well. So
okay, I'm going to, as I normally do when we have both lyrics and the music video up, I tend to focus on the lyrics.
Yeah.
And in Big Pun's case, I think I definitely want to do that.
Yeah.
Based on what I thought of the one song I've heard from him so far.
Yeah. And this is one of the first 90s hip-hop songs that I heard when I was getting into the genre.
Oh,
so,
nice.
Yeah. And I never really realized how... I'll just say how vulgar some of the lyrics are until now. So just prepare your ears as well. Maybe
just as well, I think.
Yeah, maybe I'm being a bit prudish, but...
Well, how old were you when you first...
Well, I didn't even know. I didn't even know about the lyrics. I just liked the vibe of the song.
No, but how old were you when you discovered him for the first time?
Maybe like 15 or something, 14.
Yeah.
So here we go.
Alrighty.
So this is, this is I'm Not a Player, and I'll go into Still Not a Player.
Oh, all right.
Did you see that?
I have no idea what's going on here.
He just got off the helicopter, right? And then Big Pun went like this. Yeah. And they're like, oh, like the other two guys are like, is he pulling out?
Yeah, I wonder.
But then he just went beep, beep to lock
turn off the lights or
something on the helicopter. And they're like, oh, or something.
Wasn't the first guy who stepped out of the plane a cop? I don't know. Maybe not. That guy.
So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Or the guy coming by the car. Okay, no,
They're just friends or business partners
absolutely.
or something. But
yeah.
that shows his humor, I guess. So, anyways.
Big pun.
Don't wanna be a player. I don't wanna be playing no more. I'm not a player, I just fuck a lot. Still got what you're looking for. Don't wanna be from a thug niggas. I don't wanna be playing no more. I'm not a player, I just fuck a lot. Down below. Who's down before? Hey yo, I'm still not a player, but you still a hater. Elevator to the top high. See you later, I'm gone. Penthouse suite, penthouse freaks, in-house beach, French couch seats, 10,000 piece, rent out lease, with an option to buy, copping a 5 of Benz from when I'm not, up in the sky, rough in the lie, with my twincito, up in the Benzito, with my Kiko from Queens, nickname Radico, we go back like PAs and wearing PJs, now we reach the P gauge, running trains for 3 days, who wanna ride, it won't cost you $1, whether sore for harder, of course you're still gonna holler, mama, I'm thick, huh, I rip my prick through your hooters, I'm sick, you couldn't measure my dick for 6 rulers, hold up, true lie, I'm all about getting new, but I knock that bull if you out to get cool. I'm not a player, I just fuck a lot.
What a chorus.
I know, right?
Uptown, baby, uptown.
Oh, and this is something I learned just recently.
Uh-huh.
He said, well, in this first verse. What do you think so far? Because you just heard "You Ain't a Killer."
It's so different
stuff,
from You Ain't a
and
Killer.
It's so different, right?
This is just really surprised me.
Yeah.
You know,
Because it's poppy and...
Yeah, the opening, that smooth, almost, I don't know, is it R&B, disco or something? It's just a smooth sound. The music's so smooth sounding,
Yeah.
Yeah. Whereas You Ain't a Killer was a boom bap beat, right?
Mm-hmm.
This isn't. I
Yeah.
guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally different. This is like smooth nightclub type of beat, and of course he's in the club or something, right?
I love that entrance in the video where they look at each other. It's like, Joe's and then Big Puns, and then they look at each other and then they go into the other.
Oh, I didn't realize they went. I switched over to the lyrics.
No, they looked at each other like this, and they went to the other person's place, right? Which is perfect because they're taking 2 of their songs and then mixing them together.
Oh, absolutely.
Right? That's perfect for that.
Duh.
Yeah.
You told me that he's originally. You believe he's from Puerto Rico originally.
No, he's from the Bronx, but his parents are from Puerto
Rico.
Yeah.
Okay, and he's thrown in a bit of Spanish pizzazz to this one with some of the references and stuff, right?
Yeah, his flow on this is immaculate. Like this song, well, I'll just let you listen to it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to listen more to the flow. I was looking at the video and reading some of the lyrics.
I'll go back because this first verse, his flow, the way he's able to switch it up so effortlessly is incredible.
Wow.
This one portion here.
Well, why don't you tell me which
like
portion
right here,
where you
just the way he starts
switching.
off is say, "Ayo, I'm still not a player, but you still a hater. Elevated to the top, ha, see you later." And then he goes right into, "I'm gone, penthouse suite, penthouse freaks, in-house beach, friend com tease, 10,000 piece, rent out lease with an option to buy."
Chops it up there.
Yeah, and every I guess they're like 2 words put together as one rhyme, right? So like 10,000 piece, French cow, in-house beach, penthouse suite. They all rhyme with one another. So every single word or phrase rhymes with the next phrase. But what's so smart is that this is something that Big Pun and other rappers do well. So he has that rhyme where it's like in-out-e. That's sort of the rhyme. The in-out-e rhyme. So he does that for a while. In-house beach, blah, blah, blah. And then he finishes it with 10,000 piece. Okay, so that's the end of the rhyme scheme.
Yeah.
Because he goes 2 bars with that. You see, I'm gone, and then 10,000 piece. It should end. But he continues with the rhyme scheme to start the next line to then finish with a new rhyme.
Oh, cool.
So instead of simply just starting a new line in isolation with the last, he says 10,000 piece, and then he says rent out lease with an option to buy. That starts the new.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Copping a 5 Benz for when I'm not far up in the sky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that way it's smooth.
Yeah.
That way it's smooth with the rent out lease.
Yeah.
Bringing it in.
And I've noticed that if you go back to the earlier rap stuff we did, which was like late 80s, that they didn't do that.
Yeah.
They didn't do it.
Yeah.
The rhyme was at the end pretty much,
Yes.
always, right?
Yeah, and they'll start a new one and then finish at the end.
Yeah.
And then he does that. He continues to do the exact same method. So rent out lease with an option to buy. And now the next line ends with far up in the sky. Then, so that should end.
Oh, yeah, and then
but
puff
he says,
in the lie.
From my twinsito. You know.
Yeah, up in the Benzito.
So he's...
with my Kiko.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did it again.
Yeah, so that's
cool.
why it sounds so smooth.
I was going to say.
And when you're just listening to it, you're not sure why some
Yeah.
rappers are smoother than others. But that's one
That's
method.
it. And it goes, it's a fairly fast, we're going on and on about this.
Yeah.
But I love doing this. It's a pretty fast-paced song, right?
Yeah,
For rap.
it is.
And when you do that, as you said, it's too fast for you to necessarily catch it. But it just, it sounds so, it fits the pace of this music somehow.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome.
It'd feel more cumbersome if it wasn't for those little things.
I'm glad that this song is very different from You Ain't a Killer. I wasn't sure.
Right.
I thought it might be in a very similar vein.
There we go.
We go back like DAs.
I'm going back to the beginning of the verse,
Sure.
and so you can just hear how smooth it is.
I'm not a player, I just fuck a lot. Hey, yo, I'm still not a player, but you still a hater. Elevator to the top high. See you later, I'm gone. Penthouse suite, penthouse freaks, in-house beach, French couch seats, 10,000 east, rent out lease, with an option to buy. Copping a 5 of bands from when I'm not. Up in the sky, roll from the lie, with my twin
You hear that now, right?
Yeah.
My Kiko from Queens, nickname Radigo. We go back like DAs and wearing PJs. Now we reach the P gauge, running trains for 3 days. Who wanna ride? It won't cost you $1 with a sore for harder. Of course, you're still gonna holler, mama, I'm thick, huh? I rip my prick through your hooters, I'm sick. You couldn't measure my dick with 6 rulers. Hold up, true lie, I'm all about getting loot, but I knock that bull if you out to get through.
I don't wanna be playing no more.
I'm not a player, I just fuck a lot.
Still got what you're looking for.
Uptown, baby.
Stop laughing over that line.
I'm not a player, I just fuck a lot.
Oh, it gets a little bit more.
Oh,
Yeah.
thanks for the warning.
If you can, the black brand relax. I don't discriminate. I regulate every shade of the ass. Long as you show class and pass my test. Fat ass and breasts, highly intelligent bachelorettes. That's the best. I won't settle for less. I want to get a brunette with unforgettable sex. I lay your head on my chest and feel my heartbeat. We can park the Jeep, put Mobb Deep, and just spark the leaf.
Mobb Deep, oh yeah.
Since I found Joe, every pretty round brown hole wanna go down low. Put this boogie down, professional. I'ma let you know once I put the blows. Get your clothes, cause you got to go out the door downstairs. Little brown hairs everywhere.
You nasty twin.
I don't care. Round here they call me Big Guns. If you with the big guns, big tongue, known to make the chicks come. In the hot tub, popping bubbly, rubbing your spot love, got the screaming don't stop. Watch the burn get wicked when I stick it, even you be like, don't stop, get it. In the hot tub, popping bubbly, rubbing your spot love, got the screaming punishment, but it don't stop. Watch the pun get wicked when I stick it, even you be like, don't stop, get it, get it.
I can't believe I'm grooving to this.
Like if you didn't really pay attention to the lyrics, you wouldn't really have any idea that it went quite like that sometimes, you know? Apparently Boricua is the Taino word for natives of the island of Puerto Rico.
Oh, that's cool.
It refers to both male and female. Morena can be women who have brown skin or black or brown hair, or any type of skin actually. And yeah, that's what it says here.
Right.
Brunette would be like the most similar English word.
I like this ending, this outro. It's nice.
Yeah, because the music's great. So just dwell on that. It's a good decision.
There he goes on some little scooter.
I know.
What the hell's that? That was a lot of fun.
It was.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I can see, though, why at 15 you might not have understood all of the lyrics, but at 15 you would have understood some of them.
Yeah, I guess so.
If you'd been 12, it would have been totally over your head.
Yeah.
Good stuff. It's
sort of, it's. I wanted to show you two different sides to him, but in both it's still Big Pun.
When you told me that this one was, more popular than the other one, I thought, really? How could that be possible, really? Because I liked You Ain't a Killer so much. Mm-hmm. But, yeah, this is so catchy. They could play this at the clubs, right?
Yeah. There aren't many songs. When I heard this sort of in the beginning, or when I started listening to Capital Punishment, for the first time, and this was placed amongst a bunch of other tougher songs, I sort of thought like, oh, is Big Pun selling out?
Oh, yeah.
But then I thought, but...
I could understand that.
But why not just make a song about having a good time? Because he's still so lyrically good and technically amazing. Yet it sounds so accessible to people.
Yeah, this isn't. Exactly. I mean, the lyricism is still good.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
I don't know how he manages both.
Yeah,
it's quite something.
Yeah, he's very talented from what I can tell from the two songs I've heard. Yeah. Very impressed. I'm so glad that you put him up on the poll. Mm-hmm. And I'm so glad that some of our viewers have requested this guy, because that must have made you think, Big Pun.
Yes,
right?
It did. It absolutely does.
Yeah.
That's how I get a lot of inspiration for what I show you.
Yeah, yeah. Lots of fun. And this one, I've always thought of Lil Wayne as being the humorous rapper.
Yeah, the sort of the humorous, goofy guy, but still is a lyrical assassin, right?
Lyrical assassin for sure, right? But Big Pun, I'm thinking maybe he's somewhere up in that same league, roughly. Because he's funny and he's great. He's great at rapping.
And I'm drawing a parallel in my mind now between this song and Big Papa. You probably don't remember the song that well. It's a music video. The reason I wanted to put it on YouTube by Biggie. It's sort of that.
Oh man,
it's really smooth club song.
I may not have gone back and listened to it. Because I've heard so many songs
and it was unfortunate because I wanted to obviously post it on YouTube, but it got blocked because of the video.
Oh, I remember that.
Got blocked by whoever owns his music, so I simply couldn't. So if you want to check that out, it's on our Patreon. There's a lot of Patreon plugs in this video, but I didn't mean to do that one, but it just simply got blocked. So if you want to check it out, it's available on our Patreon. Yeah.
As soon as we're done, I'm going to go back and listen to that.
Yeah. So that song is also by a rapper who is incredibly good. Also Big Papa by Biggie. It's similar to this because both these guys are super great rappers, but they're able to make a huge hit song while maintaining showcasing their skill and adding humor too.
Right. And maintaining their authenticity.
Yeah. It actually is an off-brand, which is quite something.
Well, Biggie is somebody who I've just been, as you know, dying for you to play me more Biggie, right? This is really getting, it's kind of excruciating for me because there's so much rap and other music that you listen to that I want to hear, but I'm fearful that if I play it on my own, it's going to be something that you were intending to play me at some point, right? Yeah. So I'm staying away from that stuff. Yeah. Anyways.
Thanks for reacting.
Yeah. Thank you very much, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that. That was fantastic. And we'll see you again real soon.
See ya.
Bye.